Well, dozens of residents gathered in the heart of one of Nassau's most densely populated communities today to rededicate a park that recently got a much-needed makeover. The Cynthia Mother Pratt Park now shines within the Coconut Grove community as it was transformed to fulfill a newfound purpose for the youth in that community. Our Carissa Robinson reports.
I really like the park because it gives people more place to hang out and have fun and keep people out of trouble.
And that's just what former St. Cecilia Member of Parliament Cynthia Mother Pratt is hoping the park, adopted and redeveloped by the Bahamas Telecommunications Company, will do. It was Pratt who first called attention to BTC's unannounced presence at the park back on April 4th. BTC trucks and equipment showed up unannounced to install a cell tower. Concerned that the tower would pose a danger to children, Mother Pratt took action.
When I look back, I saw a big, some kind of thing built over there, and I said, well, what in the world is that? So I came out of the car and I asked him, I said, what are you doing? So he said, well, Mother, we are putting up a cell tower. Now, I had no idea what in the world that was. So I say, a cell tower? I said, you mean right here? So they said, yes. I said, oh, no. Oh, no. I said, so where are my children supposed to play?
But her concern did not go unheard. BTC CEO Jeff Houston moved quickly and pledged company resources to recreate the park, making it even bigger and better than before. Houston told those gathered for the ceremony that finding suitable sites for cell towers is a constant challenge. He also acknowledged the company was wrong for not letting anyone know that they were planning to install the massive cell tower there.
What my personal response was with Mother Pratt when I came down and had a look was, we will fix this. And we at BTC will actually learn from this event. And my commitment with Mother Pratt was to work very hard to turn what was potentially a really bad thing into hopefully what has become a really good thing.
Pratt says she's thankful as the park helps to build lives in a positive way.
A park is very vital to the development of inner city kids. Many of these children find refuge in the park, not in the home. It's not about negative things. It's about positive things. And that's why I said to the officer just now, Officer Dorsey, he is the one who will develop a league in this park so that there are always activities going on here. It will not be any Joe Blow come, do what they want to do. You're not going to bring any drugs in this park because we'll make sure that the police will make certain that that kind of thing is not happening around here.
Now, the upgrade included extended areas for recreation, resurfacing of a basketball court, a playground with all new slides, seesaw, swings, and attractive landscaping. Houston promised this was the first in a series of community parks the company would adopt. Reporting for ZNS News Network, I'm Carissa Robinson.
Well, Tuesday, October 16th, will be observed as World Food Day, and the country will join with 150 others in celebrating the global cause. Statistics compiled by the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, show that 1 in every 7 people are undernourished, with 1 billion people affected worldwide. And while locally hunger is not a major issue when compared to countries like Africa, Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources V. Alfred Gray says this could inevitably become the country's fate if more Bahamians don't get involved in developing the agricultural sector.
Bahamians are generally not interested in agriculture. And I've tried everything in my power to create that interest by offering incentives of just about every kind. But the responses have not been as good as I hoped they would be. And it's better than it could be, but it's not as good as I expect it to be. And every day we'll plug at it until we get, especially young people, to see that there is dignity in all forms of work.
Now, the United Nations has also deemed the year 2012 the International Year of Agriculture Cooperatives. That's those businesses and associations which promote local farming and help get local produce on the market. Deputy Director in the Department of Cooperatives, Judy Simmons, tells ZNS News that the newly formed Bahamas Agribusiness Cooperative based here in the capital is specifically tasked with doing just that.
This group has embarked on registering all of the farmers throughout the country, actually assisting them with what crops to grow and when, and to target when these particular crops will be ready for market. They are also partnering with our food sellers, our retailers, our wholesalers, our distributors, and they would collect or cooperate with each other and work with Bahamas Food Services, Super Value, and all of the food sellers, Phil's, and they would sell on a wholesale standpoint to these food distributors.
Now, the Agriculture Ministry will hold an exhibition on Arawaki on World Food Day, which will officially open at 11 a.m. Participants will get an opportunity to participate in a specialized workshop on backyard gardening. Now, the ministry is calling on all Bahamians to come out and support the cause. The Atlantis Resort is working to educate or eradicate, that is, illiteracy in the Bahamas. Sales and Marketing Manager Morgan Frazier hosted 300 K-5 students and first graders from 14 New Providence schools at the Atlantis campaign against illiteracy.
In collaboration with Jumpstart organization, all over the world, kids everywhere are going to be reading Ladybug Girl and the Bug Squad. So we've invited 300 kids to come in and read this book with us. Jumpstart organization and Atlantis both believe that you have to start early in getting kids interested in reading and also creating the desire for them to want to read and having it be something fun, not a chore that they need to do. And this, we feel, will help them to, as they move up in further grades, continue to read and do more.
Now, schools were also asked to submit proposals explaining what they can do to decrease illiteracy.
There's a huge problem with kids graduating, moving up in levels in school here and not being able to read properly by the time they get up to higher levels. So Atlantis has created a program called Atlantis Against illiteracy to fight this problem. And we're going to have ongoing events throughout the year.
Now, the proposal letters will be read and the best ideas will be chosen. Well, this ends this segment of our news, but don't go away. Julian Gibson is up next with sport.